This conference will now be recorded.
So, good evening. So, today we are going to start with a new topic, that is dashboard. Okay. So, do you have any query regarding last class or whatever the topics we have discussed? So, if you don't have any query, so we'll continue with a new topic, that is dashboard.
Ma'am, I had
Yes.
one doubt
Hmm.
about the macro after the class when I was doing it again for
Hmm.
practice.
Hmm.
There was, I don't know if there was some issue in the code or something. Everything
Hmm.
came out right, but when I was putting on enter or insert to insert the
Hmm.
data, then
Hmm.
it was not showing in the table. So can you just show me the code again? I'll recheck if possible. I don't know what happened in that. I did everything according to steps.
Fine. So day after tomorrow you have your exam. Tomorrow we are going to wind up class. So any doubts regarding whatever we have discussed for the last sessions? So you guys let me know in the tomorrow's class. And Wednesday I'll send you the link. So you have to take up your exam. Fine. So I'll give us some numbers. Sorry. So I'll give us
Ma'am,
some name. Apa?
ma'am,
Just day after
this
tomorrow.
is last class.
Then last class we discussed regarding the macro and VBA.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, pa.
Ma'am, is tomorrow the last class?
Yeah, tomorrow is a practical last class. Day after tomorrow, you have your exams.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. So I'll take some name here. So instead of name, so I'll give us some names here. Like you can take anything, guys. You can take a space or whatever you want. Okay. So I'm not taking any space here. So I'm taking a at. Okay. So you can see I have some data here. So what I will do, I'll just record this. For recording this data, so I have to 1 minute. So you know how to insert a developer tab. I don't think so you have any query regarding for adding the developer tab. So I'll just go through this, right click. So you have the otherwise go to the file option. You have the option here. More, you have the option here. Then click on this customize ribbon. You have the option here developer. Just click on this, click on OK button. You will get it. Go to the developer tab. So I'll just click on this record macro. First you have to record the steps. Okay, so I'll just click 1 minute. So I'll just click on this. I'll click on this record macro. You can give any name here. So I'm giving a RP1 here. So you can use any unique uh, shortcut key. I'm using here R. I'll just click on this OK button. Any doubt? Fine. So I'll just click on this OK button. Um, okay, fine. And just instead of this at, Okay, so already R is there. So I'll go for the yum. So now what I will do, I'll select these things. After selecting it, I'll go to the data. In that you have the option text to column. Guys, some of the people has taken the fixed width. Don't take a fixed width. So delimited. By default, it will select a delimited. Next, you can give what is a common thing here. So I'm using here at. So now when you click on this at, you can see the changes here. Click on OK button. Click on finish button. So I'll add one more thing here. I'll press here. I'll give a name, surname, and the age. So whatever the things you're doing, it is recording now. Okay, just click on this. I'll use alignment here and I'll go for the borders. Okay. So if you want, you can select these things, make a bold. So after this, I'll change with the font style. So other things you can do it. So now I'll click on the stop. You can go to the developer. Otherwise, you have in a status bar a square box. Can you see a square box? Just click on this. Both are same, guys. So here now I'm using this. Now I'll click on this plus option. I'll add a ABC at DFG at GHI. So I'll use PQR at XYZ at NMN MNO MNO. So next I'm using here mm, KLO at any alphabet can take this. So now instead of following the same step, select your data. After selecting it, what is the shortcut key we have used? Otherwise, go to this option. Okay, you will get the option here. Instead of that, you can use the shortcut key. What is the shortcut key we use? The unique, that is control yum. Any doubt? Fine then. So the next topic we are going to discuss, that is, and remember one thing, whenever you're saving when you're using micro or a VBA, when you want to save with the coding, then you have to use, that is, macro enabled, okay, workbook. Macro enabled workbook you have to use. Instead of saving in a workbook, Excel workbook, you have to macro enabled workbook. Save it in that format or the extension. Fine. So I have some data. So as we discussed regarding the dashboard, I think you remember the pivot table. You can see here, what is this dashboard? Dashboard is a visual representation, okay, where it will quickly summarize or analyze the data. You can see a dashboard is a visual representation of a key matrix that allow you to quickly view or analyze your data in a one place. Dashboard not only provide a consolidate data views but a self-service business intelligence opportunity where users are able to filter the data to display the just what's important to them. Okay, so you can filter your data with the help of your dashboard. No doubt.
No doubt, ma'am.
Fine. So already I sent you the data. Guys, here it is too easy, but we have some steps here. So one by one we are going to learn. So I'll just copy my data. I'll paste it here.
Ma'am, should we copy the whole data?
Yeah, pa. Same thing you have to follow, because the whatever the sent data, it includes sheet 2, sheet 3, and all those things are that is the reason I copied it in the another workbook. Fine. Guys, you have to, you're working with me simultaneously, you're working with me, guys. Otherwise
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
continue it. Okay, fine then. Now, so after this, so we are going to
Ma'am, should
insert a
we copy
pivot
everything?
table here.
Ma'am,
So select any one of the cell in the entire table, click on this insert. So already we have discussed how to insert a pivot table. So click on this pivot table here. When you click on
excuse me,
this,
ma'am.
go for the new worksheet. Go for the new worksheet, click on OK button. Fine. Now you'll get the pivot table fields.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, pa.
Ma'am, I was speaking. I think you couldn't hear me. From which
Okay.
sheet should we copy and paste? From the third
Already I
sheet.
sent you the data, no? The dashboard I sent it for the last class. You downloaded
Yes,
it.
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So select this and copy it in the another workbook. If you want, you can continue with the same workbook. No issues. The thing is, the whatever the sent workbook is there, no, in that already I created a one dashboard for you. Same thing we are going to work, but if you want a steps, then you can go for the new workbook. Okay.
Ma'am, after creating the workbook.
So after that, within a single cell, okay, you have a data now.
Yes, ma'am.
Click on any one of the cell in the entire table.
Ah,
Go to the insert tab.
yes, ma'am. And pivot table.
You have the pivot table. Okay, then you will get the pivot table one here, pivot table fields.
Got it.
Okay, the next step. So I take a salesman. Remember one thing, dashboard is all about your visualization, guys, where you can, when you have a large amount of data, you can quickly summarize and analyze with graphically. Okay, for that purpose we are creating the dashboard. So I'll select the name. I'll drop the, okay, font. I'll keep it, instead of salesman, we'll go for the item name. I'll drop down in the rows. You can see here right side. After this, I'll take a amount. I'll drop down in the values. This is the second steps for your dashboard. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Next. So it is in this sum format. So I'll convert it to a percentage, because I want to create it in a percentage, because the date, the whatever the dashboard is there. So I'll just right click here. So as we discuss, show values as percent of column total. Show values as percent of column total. Okay. ಸರ್ ಬರ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸತಿ ಇದೆ ನಿಂಗೆ. So percent of column total. Can you see here? Okay. So after this, right click. I don't want any decimal places here. So you have the option here, number format. You have the option here, number format. Click on this. Remove this decimal places, decrease by 0. Decimal places decrease by 0. Click on OK button. This is the third step.
Done, ma'am.
Done? Fine. Now I'll take one extra, okay, helping column, okay, to create a dashboard. What is that helping column? Listen to me carefully. Equals to 1 minus. Don't select this percentage, guys. Okay. Instead of that, give the column cell address here. B column, fourth row. So I'll type here B4. Don't select it. Remember, I'll just show with what is the drawback of selecting the whole thing. If I click on this B4, you can see here get pivot table data, all those things are there. So I don't want all these things. What I want, I just want a helping column. So for that purpose, I'm typing here B4. Okay, now it will select a B4 cell. Click on enter button. Just select it and drag it. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you show how to convert it into percentages again?
You didn't work on pivot table, ma?
Ma'am, I did, but then I got confused for a second.
Right click, show values, percentage of column total.
Okay, ma'am, got it. Yes, I was
Okay,
clicking on something else.
is it? You got it now. Then you convert into a zero decimals. Okay, I don't want any decimal places, so that just right click, you have the number format here. Okay, then decimal places
Okay, ma'am.
0. Okay, done till here.
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now. So now I'm going to dashboard. Of course, without a chart, we are not going to create any dashboard. So now I'm going to insert a one chart here. I'll just click on this. Otherwise, I'll just click here. Don't have that much of space. Chalo. Now, go to this insert tab. Can you see the pop-up button here? Pie chart is there, no? Pop-up button. Can you see a downward? Just click on this downward chart. I'll just click on this downward chart. So we will get the empty chart box. Fine. If you want, I'll explain it once.
Oh, ma'am, got it.
Okay. Now, how to end? It's all about visualization. So first, graphically, we design our data now. So I'll just right click on your chart. Right click on your chart. You have the option here, select the data. You have the option, select data. So I'll just click on the select data. Everyone got the same box here?
Yes, ma'am.
Click on this add option. So I'll just click on this add. Now don't give any series name here. Come to series value. Okay, whatever the series value 1 is there, so I'll just, okay, except equals to the remaining things, I'll remove it. Now, so 20 times I'll type a 1 comma 1 comma. So 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 1. So 3 times 5. So I'll just copy this, comma, paste it, comma, paste it, 15, paste it. Fine. 20 times 1 by using comma. The last one, don't use a comma.
Ma'am, can you repeat this once again, ma'am?
Yeah, sure. So you have a blank chart here. So what you have to do, right click on this. You have the option here, change chart. Sorry, you have the option here, select data. I'll just click on the select data. You have the option here, add. Okay, so just don't select the series name here. I'll remove this, the whole thing except equals to. Now for designing purpose, I'll use 20 times 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead of typing this, except equals to remaining, I'll copy it. I'll select it. I'll paste it. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
When I click on this OK button, what is the thing? Give me 1 minute. Click on OK button. What happened to this? Comma 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Click on OK button. Cancel 1 minute, guys. Right click, select data, add. So remove this 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 1. Click on OK button. There is an error in the formula you entered. Make sure you have included all the required patterns and the agreement. Verify the reference to only the sheet. Okay, so don't use the equals to. Normally you can type it. Just remove the equals to there. Remove the equals to, remaining as it is. Click on OK button. Remove the equals to. If you want, I'll show it once. Fine. Okay, so click on this OK button. Now I'll resize this. So before this, I'll click on this plus option. I don't want chart title and I don't want a legend. So I'm using this legend. So otherwise, 1 minute, I'll just right click here, select data, edit it. Okay. So now, after all these things, do you have any query? If you want, I'll explain it once.
What did you change in the series value?
The thing is, I have entered 23 times. Instead of that, I'll made it it as a 20 times. That's it.
Okay.
So now, so I'll just right click on this. Can you see here? It is selected the whole series here. Just right click on this download chart. You have the option here, format data series. You have the option here, format data series. So I'll just click on this format data series. Now, download whole size is there, no? So I'll reduce by 65. 65 or as your wish, guys. So I'll reduce it by 65. You can see the changes here. Download whole size, reduce it by 65. Now, so after this, you have the option here, fill and line. So I'll just click on this fill and line. Click on this fill. Click on this solid. Okay, I'll just pop up here. I'll take, okay, I'll go for more colors. Fine, I'll take it in a green. Okay. Any doubt?
And what did you do?
Right click,
Change the prompt.
format chart style. First one, 1 minute. Just click on this. So decrease the downut hole size by 65%. Second
Yes,
thing,
ma'am.
go to this fill option. Fill, solid fill, any color you want, your wish. So I'll just change with the dark blue. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you click on this, you have the option here, format. You have the option here, format. In a format, in a shape fill option, click on this no fill, shape outline, no outline. Shape fill, no fill, shape outline, no outline. So select both the option. Done.
No, ma'am, when I did that, the whole thing got white color.
The whole thing, just select this one, ma. Only this one, not this. Only the outline. Just click on this format, shape fill, no fill. You use
Yes.
Control Z, undo option.
Yes.
No outline? Shape outline? No outline. Now, select it, copy it, paste it 2 times. So here, the one more here. After that, as per your requirement, you can adjust it. Fine. This is all about visualization, okay? That is the things we are doing all these things. Next, I'll just select, okay, I'll select the second one, right click. I'll go to the format data series. I'll go to this fill option, solid fill, color. I'll take it in a green color. Now I'll select this one, fill color. I'll take it in the red color. Fine. You needed some time to work till here. Fine. I'll continue. Now, I'll select the first chart. I'll right click here. You have the option here, select data. I'll select the first chart, right click on the first chart. You have the option here, select data. You have the option, select data. I'll just click on this select data. So click on this add option. Click on this add option. So series name I'll select a computer. Series name I'll select a computer, and series values, these two cells, B2 and C2. B2 and C2. I'll just click on this OK button. Click on this OK button. Fine. Guys, at least tell yes or no so I can continue the class.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. The next step, just right click on this blue color is there, no? Just right click on blue color. Okay, you have the option here, change series chart type. You have the option, change series chart type. Here, can you see your computer? Just click on this computer, second axis, click on this OK button. Okay, you can see here, whatever, when I deselect, you can see here, we have a 2 donut. So when I click on this second axis, when I click on this OK button, you can see here, it is one below the another. You can see here, when I remove this, you can see. I'll use a Control Z. Now, I'll do the same thing for this. I'll just right click here, select data, add, series name is Lappy, series value, these two columns, OK. Click on OK button. Again, right click on this blue, change series chart type, laptop download, second axis, select this option, OK. Third one, right click, select data, add, series name is mobile, value, select these two things, click on OK button. You can see the data here. Click on OK button. Okay. Again, I right click here, change series chart type, downer, second accessories of mobile. OK. Fine. Otherwise, I'll explain it once.
Got it, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now, this is very important. Listen to me carefully. So, here you have to select. Just select the blue color, not the orange, not entire thing. Only select the blue color. Double click on this blue, it will appear. You can see here. Then go to this. When you double click on this, it will appear format data point. I'll go to this fill. You have the option here, no fill. Just click on this. You can see I didn't touch any orange here, only the blue part is there. So click on this no fill. After this, I'll double click on this orange. Now I want to select only the orange part. I'll click on this color. I'll select here, which is in a ash. So can you see a transparency? Transparency will increase by 15, otherwise 18. Can you see here my data? You can see my download chart now. I'll follow the same steps here. I'll double click on only the blue color part. I'll click on this fill and line, no fill. After that, I'll double click on this orange color, pop up, ash. Your transparency increase by 18 or 20, your wish. Now, I'll go for this blue color, only the blue color part, pop up, no fill. Again, I'll double click on this orange color, pop up, and transparency increase by 18 or 20, your wish. So this is all about the setting of your visualization. Fine. If you want, I'll explain it once. Fine then. Now, to display the particular data, so I'm using here text box. So I'll go to this insert. You have the option here text box. Insert text box. I'll just click on this text. I'll drop down here. Now, in a formula bar, I'll use equals to. You can see here what is the percentage of this? B4. So I'm using, I'll type here B4. Enter. So it is 32%. Now you can make it a center align. If you want, you can change with any of the font. I'll make a bold. I'll increase it. Okay. Now I'll set a color for this, which is in a blue color. Now I'll go to the shape format, shape fill, no fill, shape outline, no outline. I'll just copy this. I'll paste it here. I'll paste it here. Now, here instead of a B4 in the formula bar, laptop is B5. So I'll type here B5, here B6. Now I'll use the same format for this. Format painter with the help of a format painter. Fine. Chalo. Now I'll select these things. I'll keep it in a center. Now, so I want to give the name for my each download chart. So I'll click on this insert text box. So in a formula bar equals to A4. A4 is computer. A4 enter. Now first thing I'll keep it in a align. I'll change the align. I'll make a bold. I'll give a Times New Roman. Font is increased with 18. I'll keep it in a blue color. So I'll click on this shape format, shape fill, no fill, shape outline, no outline. I'll copy it. I'll paste it here. Now instead of a A4, here A5, here A6. Same step followed for this also. Select it, format painter, apply it, select it, format painter. Now I'll change the color here, which is in a green. I'll take another green for this. For this, I'll select a red. Now, after all these things, to keep our chart horizontally or okay, the whatever the space in between we have for a each and every between the chart, so we are going to align it. So how to align it? Select the chart, press Control. One minute.
Just a second. We have to write computer and laptop and mobile.
Okay, okay. Fine. So we distribute the whole the charts in a horizontal. So I'll select it, not like this. Select it. Press Control. Guys, 1 minute. Press Control here. Press Control and select the chart. Only the chart, not that percentage. After that,
What
in a
is
shape,
the shortcut? Control.
just press the control and select it. Okay. Shape format. You have the option here align. You have the option here distribute horizontally. First thing, select distribute horizontally. Then you have the option here align middle. Distribute horizontally, align middle. Okay. Distribute horizontally, align middle. After selecting your the different charts. Now, same thing will do it for your percentage. I'll select only, press control, select only the percentage, not a chart. So in a shape format, align middle, distribute horizontal. Okay. After all those things, we'll apply it for your items also. Align middle, align distribute horizontal. Fine. Chalo. Next, I'll add two extra rows. So I'll insert a filter here. I'll just click on this pivot table chart. I'll take a salesman. I'll drop down in the filter. I'll take a salesman. I'll drop down in the filter. So after all these things, I'll just close the pivot table fields. I'll close the pivot table fields. Now you can see here this percentage is showing all the salesman. If I want to know about only RAM, so I'll just select a RAM here, click on OK button. So it is displaying only for a RAM here. You can see the change in the percentage. If I click on this Vinod and OK, it is changing only for the Vinod. If you want more than one person, click on this multi items. I want Rahul, Ram. Okay, click on OK button. So it is displaying the data for Ram and Rahul. So what I will do, so I'll insert a one text box here. I'll go to this insert text box. So I'll insert a one text box here. Okay. After this, I'll add a one formula here equals to with a double quotation. Okay. So I'll use here sales. I'll use here sales of sale of, instead of sale of, I'll use a space, I'll close the quotation, I'll use a and here. What is the cell address? B3. So I'm using here B3. Okay. I'm using here equals to, open the quotation, sales of space, close the quotation, and B3 and B3. Fine. Click on enter option. So you can see here it is displaying a sale of RAM. Same thing in a formula bar. So I'll type here, I'll select a text box. In a formula bar, I'll select C3. I'll type here C3. Click on enter, open the cell address of it. You can see here the sales of RAM. I'll make it center align and middle. I'll increase the font here. I'll change the font style. I'll make a
Could you
bold.
please repeat that sale of RAM?
See the formula equals to, open the quotation, sale of, again you have to give the space there, of space, close the quotation, use the and B3. B3 is your cell address. You can see here B3. Okay. Select your cell address, guys. Got it, or can I explain once?
No, ma'am, sale of is coming. RAM is not coming.
The thing is, you selected the wrong cell address. Maybe you do one thing. You inserted this one.
No,
B3
ma'am,
correct
got it,
cell
got
address,
it.
ma?
Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, now got it.
Select it. Go to the shape format, whichever color you want. So first I'll change with the color here. Any color you can take it. Okay. So after that I'll go to the shape format. Shape fill, I'll go for green color. Okay. If you want, you can just remove the shape outline. I don't want to outline, so I'm just removing the shape outline. Fine.
If we want to do it for somebody else, if not
I'll tell you,
RAM,
ma.
how?
Can you see here when you pop up this option, if I select a Rohit, okay, I'll just remove this multiple items. If I want to know about a Rahul, when I select a Rahul, I'll click on this OK button. Can you see the changes?
Ma'am, how to get sale of Rahul above the donut?
The thing is, I inserted a chart text box here. I told you, no, go to the insert. I'll just show it here. Okay. I'll click on this insert text box. I inserted the text box. After that, after inserting the text box here, can you see here in a formula bar equals to, you have to select the cell address. C3 is my cell address. So I'll type here C3, enter. It will display for me. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I don't want to, I'll just select it and I'll delete it. Now I'll do one thing. So I'll make a group of all these things. I'll select first, second, third. Press control, guys. I'll make a one group of this. Press control, select all these things. Press control, select all the chart, heading, everything. After all these things, go to the shape format. You have the option here group. You have the option here group. So just click on this group option. So whenever you move the data, so at that time everything you can shift it from one place to another. Instead of shifting one by one, you can group the chart, headings and everything. After that you can move it. Fine. Now, so after this, I'm going to insert a, okay, every time I have to go here, filter it. Instead of that, I'll insert a slicer here. I'll just click on this pivot table analyze. You have the option here, insert slicer. I'll just click on this insert slicer. Here I'll select a salesman. Here I'll select a salesman. Okay. Okay, I'll keep it here. But it is in the vertical format. If I want to, we have only one column of name. If I want to convert into a 2 or a 3, you have the option here. Right click here. Sorry, just click on, sorry, right click on your, oh, 1 minute, guys. Right click on your slicer. You have the option here, size and properties. You have the option here, size and properties. I'll just click on this size and properties. I'll click on this position. I'll click on this position. And you have the option here, number of columns. Number of columns I'll increase by 3. You can see the changes here. After that, close it. So I'll just select this. I'll keep it here. If you want, you can increase it. Oh, 1 minute. Now, so if I click on Vinod, you can see the changes here. 1 minute. I'll just remove this. So if I click on this Rohit, why it is selecting the multiple items? 1 minute. I'll just remove this all the filter first. I'll off it. I'll remove it. Now it is showing sale of all. Okay. When I click on this Vinod, it is displaying a Vinod. If I click on this Aman, it is displaying the Aman data. Ram, Rohit, Rahul. You can see the changes. Fine. Okay. Now, so in the original data, I have some dates here. So I'll insert a timeline for this. Okay, if I want to know about what is the sale of a Vinod in the month of Jan, so it is difficult in that time. So I'll just click on this pivot table analyze, click on insert timeline. I'll just click on this date. Okay, I'll keep it here. Now, when I click on this July, you can see here it is displaying only data which is related to a July of Vinod. October, December, Jan. You can see the changes here. If you want quarterly, pop up this option. You have the option here, quarterly. So fourth quarter, fifth quarter of Rahul's. So this we call it as what? Dashboard. Okay. By clicking by single click, it will display the whole information to you. Okay, it will display graphically, it will represent a data or the information for you within us with a single click. Fine. At least to say yes or no, guys, so I can continue the next other options are there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
okay, so we'll continue with the other topic, that is what if analysis. So you guys work on these things. If you have any query, let me know in the next class. Fine. So before that, I just want to discuss with you some rand between. Okay. So most of the time, whenever you're using rand between, when you make a necessary changes in any of the things, automatically it changes the number. No. So for example, I'll take some names here. Name A, B, C, D, E. So I use some headings here: Kannada, English, Hindi, Maths, Science, Social. So I'm using here equals to rand between 25 comma, so I'll go for 35 comma 85. I'll close it, enter it. When I select it and when I drag it, can you see here 58 is there? When I drag this, it is changed with a 69. So this is the problem. Now what I will do, now I when I make any necessary changes, okay. One more. So I don't want to change. I don't want any changes in my particular, okay, data. So what I will do, I'll select this. After selecting it, I'll use Control C. I'll use Control C. After that, in a paste special option, you have the option here value. In a paste special option, you have the option called as value. Okay. Just click on this value. Now I'll just click on this. I'll use a alt equals to. Okay. Click on enter. Any changes in any of the number?
No, ma'am.
So this is how we can use the, when you want to fix the number. Okay. When you're using the rand between, you can use this option. Fine. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next topic we are going to learn, that is what if analysis. So for that purpose, I'm entering some data here. So I'll take a product name, total cost, all those things. We'll go for this. So I'll take the price. Next, I'll take a quantity. Total revenue. After that, I'll go for transportation. Otherwise, transport cost, item cost. Then I'll go for the total cost and the profit. I'll take one data here. After that, I'll give it as a 35. The value of item is 35. After that quantity, I'll go for a 100. So total revenue is equals to 35 minus sorry, 35 multiplied by 100 is my total revenue. Guys, simultaneously you guys are working with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine, noted.
Done, ma'am.
So click on enter option. Now, so transport cost on the basis of price. Okay, so I'm taking here. So equals to 10 multiply by the price of it. So I'm taking the price of a quantity multiply by 10 is a transport cost. Enter. Enter. Item cost. Item cost, I'll take it as equals to 20 multiply by on the basis of your quantity. So I'll just select the quantity here. That is the item cost. So I'll just click on this enter option. Fine. Next, total cost is transport plus item cost. So I'm using here equals to transport cost plus item cost is the total cost. Now, profit equals to total revenue minus total cost. Click on enter button. Any doubt? Okay, any doubt? Now listen to me. The first topic we are going to learn about, okay, if I want my profit as a 2000, if I want to set a target, if I want to set a target, okay, so if I want a profit 2000, okay, by changing the quantity, okay, by increasing the quantity, okay, so what by increasing the how much quantity, so we'll get the 2000 as a profit. Otherwise we'll go for the 1500. I need a profit by increasing a quantity. So now I want to calculate, okay, how much I have to sell the item to get a profit 2000. Can you tell me? So again you have to set it here, set everything. So I'll just copy it, I'll paste it here. Okay, fine, I'll take it as a 30. So I'll just increase the quantity manually here, 150. We are getting the 1900, but I want 1500 by increasing the quantity. So if I take it as a 120, we'll get a 101450. So instead of manually typing these things, so what I will do, I'll use a what if analysis. You got my point, or can I explain it once? I want to set a target by increasing the quantity. Okay. So I want to know what if, okay, I want a profit as a 1500 by increasing the quantity. Now I want to, okay, know if how much, if the quantity is increased by, okay, sum of the x, so we'll get the 1500 as a profit. Now I'll select this profit. After that, I'll go to this data tab. In that you have the option here, goal seek. Goal seek is used to set a target. You can see here, find the right input for the value you want. So I'll just click on this goal seek. Set a cell. This is my cell. I want to make a changes in the cell. Okay, this is the set cell. To value, what is your target? So I want the value in a particular cell is 1500. So by changing the cell, what I want to change, I want to change the quantity. Fine, or can I explain it once? Okay, fine. I'll just click on this OK button. Now you can see here, when you sell 123 quantity, okay, then the profit will be 1500. I'll show it the one more example. If I want to get the 2000 profit, okay, by changing the price, okay, by changing the price of a product. Now I want to get what is the exact price I want to change, okay, by to get the profit to get the profit 2000. So I'll select the profit. I'll go to this what if analysis, goal seek, set value is profit, change value by 2000 by changing the cell price. Okay, click on this OK button. So now if the price of a item is 44, then the profit will be 2000. This is how we use the goal seek. The next class we are continuing with the scenario manager and data table. So you guys work on this. If you have any query, let me know in the next class. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chalo. 1 minute. Just click on. So you work on it. If you have any query, let me know in the tomorrow's class. Okay. Take care. Bye.